Wilbur, one time he was telling this story on a narrated trolley tour we have in October, and I said, and Wilbur still has the original camera, and his wife Imogene over here piped up and said, yeah, he's still got the original girlfriend too. Because she was his girlfriend back there when all that was going on. That was before they were married. And Imogene also adds another little footnote to it. She says that after Wilbur printed that picture, that he printed extra ones and was selling them for 25 cents a piece in the theater lobby. So if you see that picture on the table, if anybody wants to keep that, now that has the original Bette Davis picture that Wilbur took on there, and it also has a picture of the camera, and it has a picture of the Southern Hotel, and the Southern Hotel is also still standing down there by the paper office where we put the mural, but you'll have to give Wilbur a quarter if you want to keep that little picture that's on the table. There's only one per table, so it won't cost too much. Maybe you can chip in, I don't know. But I do thank Wilbur for doing this. We think he's really a treasure to be able to have that up and then have Wilbur tell the story, because he's a good storyteller. And so as far as we're concerned, we're very glad you all came today and shared some of our history. But every one of our murals has a story like that. And I'll just add one other part that Wilbur is involved in with one of the other murals. I don't know if you've seen the train mural on the building, and it has the young men's pictures in the windows of the train. Well, that was a bluebonnet train, and it took young men away to war. And those young men that are on the windows there are young men that didn't come back to Cuba. They are from the Cuba area, but they died in the war, and they received the Gold Star pin, and that's why their pictures are on there. And one of them is Wilbur's brother, and Wilbur wrote a letter to the newspaper when we painted that mural, and he said he remembered taking his brother off to the train and going back home and sitting on the porch, and what a lonely sound that was when the train whistle blew that took his brother away. So his brother is in that Gold Star Boys train, and that's like I say, every mural has its own story, and it's part of our history, just like Route 66 is part of our history. And someday we really would like to do just a Route 66 mural in town when we find the right wall in Route 60, on Route 66. That's important to us, and we're watching a few things, but so we still have some plans for the future for Route 66. Now, if you get your little things, I'm going to do a drawing, and we'll see if we can find these people and give them one of those baskets.